I'm still dancing to it. Very good. Hey, welcome back. Over the weekend, billionaire Charles Koch, you've heard of him. He's the devil incarnate. He leans libertarian, and he made a very surprising admission. Hillary Clinton, he said, might actually make the better president out of the leading candidates. Wait, what? Take a look.
So is it possible another Clinton could be better than another Republican?
It's
next
possible.
time around?
It's possible.
You couldn't see yourself supporting Hillary Clinton, could you?
Well, we would have to believe her actions would be quite different than her rhetoric.
Now, this comes only days after George Clooney painted the Koch brothers with the standard liberal brush of plutocrats looking to buy elections for purely selfish reasons.
I think there is a difference between the Koch brothers and us. The Koch brothers would profit if they get their way, and that's what, there's no profit for us in this.
Oh, George. Jorge, how dare you? The party panel is back. Katherine Timpf, Joe DeVito, and Rick Unger. So I'm going to start with you, Kat. The Kochs constantly demonized by the left, as though there are no profit-seeking billionaires in the Democratic Party. Do you think that this is a shrewd move by Charles Koch to tank Hillary because she's so embarrassed that he's kind of endorsing her?
She's so embarrassed. If it is, it's working, because I love that she came out to say no. No. But when the KKK Grand Dragon came out to endorse her, she said nothing. Yeah. So
she did not disavow
that
was
one.
Trump who came out to endorse her.
But no. Exactly. Also, another KKK official endorsed Hillary, saying that she secretly believes in their agenda. Happened in March. Nobody says anything about it due to the liberal media. But no, like that was what she's more concerned about. Oh, the Koch brother. No, not that. KKK, fine, but not a successful billionaire.
All right, so either he's totally messing with her, or he really, really wants to be liked.
We have to listen to what he said. He said, yeah, maybe we could support her if she changed every single thing that she says.
Yeah.
Well, that's
if she became a libertarian, I'd support her.
Yeah, if she became Koch,
happen.
So I didn't really take that as a huge vote of confidence.
Well, it's certainly not an investment in a Republican candidate. They pledged $1 billion. If you remember, the Kochs met with Scott Walker, Marco Rubio, Rand Paul.
But they never pledged anything to those guys. Here's what people don't get about the Kochs. The Kochs have huge influence in state races.
Yeah.
That's where they invest their money, and they've been hugely successful.
Much more so than Tom Steyer, who picked a bunch of dinged-up donkeys.
They don't invest big in national elections, and they sure aren't going to this year because they don't like anybody on either side.
All right, is Hillary Clinton the best choice for libertarians, or is Charles Koch suffering the first signs of a debilitating brain disease?
I think this is why you never answer hypothetical questions, because you have nothing to gain from it. I mean, like Rick said, well, if Hillary Clinton was a completely different person, would you have a different opinion on her?
Yeah.
And the best you can say is, yeah, I guess. But she did go out of her way to say she tweeted that she didn't want the support of someone who I think she makes it harder for people to vote. Of course, Democrats always relying on the deceased people to vote for them. But I don't see her Clinton Foundation.
Chicago.
Well, also she accepts money. They accepted money for the Clinton Foundation from the Gulf state kingdoms, where women have only recently been allowed to vote, and they treat their minorities terribly. So I don't see the Clinton Foundation.
No, I think I'd rather take money from brothers who've donated already over $1 billion to causes like the American Natural History Museum in New York City.
Well, they're on the right side. I don't have any question about that.
What do you have against the museum?
Yeah, and cancer research.
Well, I'll tell you what I have said to David Koch, who, I disagree with him virtually about what time it is.
Yeah.
But I told him I do appreciate everything he's done for my city.
Yeah.
And he's done a great deal. And you can't just throw that out.
No, you can't. But Democrats would like to for political convenience, which is incredibly hypocritical. That's why I appreciate you, Rick Unger. Yeah. All right, coming up, MTV. Going back to the future, bro. Are they bringing music back? Perhaps their scientists will decipher the latest Beyonce video. First up, Deirdre Bolton shows us the delegate tightrope act Republican candidates are having to walk. Everything comes down to Indiana. You'll see why we moved to the big board. That's coming up next. Stay here.